This segment is sponsored by Irish Realty.
South Bend is a growing city, and that means a lot of changes and opportunity inside the real estate market. Here to break it all down for us this morning is Steve Smith with Irish Realty. I love me some home. I could go open houses every day of the week. But boy, this market is on fire. And there really just is a lack of housing.
Yeah, the market is still red hot. Inventory shortages are still at all-time lows. And now with students and parents coming back to campus, we're going to see that demand even go up from here. And so we're having more and more conversations with sellers who've been kind of sitting on the sidelines, worried that if they sell, they won't be able to find a home to move into.
Right.
Who are saying, hey, I want to take my life off hold. Are there opportunities? And the answer is yes.
I love that.
And so it is time, and more sellers are finding that they need to sell their home and take advantage of this hot market. And there are opportunities to buy.
I'm in a complete remodel. Somebody rolled up on me the other day and said, when is this coming for sale?
Yeah, that's right.
It's like, keep moving.
That's right.
Because it is one of the things, you're like, I could sell my house tomorrow, but where would I go? And one of the options, of course, people, we're instant gratification people these days. And so turnkey is best for so many people. I'm a fixer-upper guy, but what are the new construction opportunities out there?
Yeah, new construction is a great way to try to beat that tough market if you're a buyer, and you don't have to compete for homes. You can actually select a new home, either one that's already under construction or build your own home from scratch. And we have new developments, Brennan's View condos near Notre Dame, Belterre Villas up on Cleveland, the Hills at St. Joe Farm and Granger, and later this fall we're dropping a neighborhood in Edwardsburg called Eagle Ridge. So we're always bringing new developments online, and there's lots of opportunities.
So Steve, I'm just going to put you on the spot a little bit, but why have you not branched out to Elkhart? The land of plenty and where I live. Okay.
It's coming.
Okay, good. I'm going to hold you to that. One of the things that I think people get scared of, when we don't know all the specifics, it's easy to drive by a house, see a for sale sign, be like, oh, hey, mortgage friend, I want that house. But it's a different-ish when you're thinking about building or buying new construction. But it's really not that much harder to finance, right?
The financing piece of it is remarkably similar. Once you have a contract to buy a piece of land and build a home, it's a 35-day process to get a construction loan, and the costs can be very similar and the process can be very similar. But the key to new construction is that you need to find land, a floor plan, and a builder. So many people think that the process is too expensive, that it's too complicated. But when you work with a team of people who do this every day, it can be surprisingly simple, and you can control your own destiny. If you started today, you could be living in a new home by the spring, and it can be a lot more affordable for people than they realize. And many people can stay in their current home while they build their new home. And
that's nice.
You should call Irish Realty and find out how that's possible. But more and more people are discovering it's a great opportunity.
Well, and then you can have exactly what you want. In so many instances, you can say, I've always wanted an island in my kitchen, or, some things that when you go house shopping, you kind of, all of a sudden, I think people start settling. Well, that'll be okay. Or you know what, we'll buy the house and then, over time we'll do this. Well, we don't know each other that well, but do you think I'm an overtime kind of guy?
No.
I want it now. I want what I want when I want it. And this new construction is ideal for people like me.
Absolutely, it is. Yeah, you can pick all your custom features.
Right.
And it's amazing. We work with Capstone Builders, Irish Custom Homes. These are veteran, people that are experienced in it. And if you plan those details out ahead of time, you're not going to have surprises at the end either. You're going to come in on time and on budget. And people don't factor the cost of maintenance on an existing home. They just think about that monthly payment.
Sure.
But if you got a new home, everything's going to be good for 10 to 20 years. Most of the systems in your home are not going to need significant maintenance.
Now, talk to me a little bit. We're Notre Dame country here, and there is an exciting new opportunity in the Notre Dame area that you put together. Tell me about that.
Yeah, just this week we launched Brennan's View condominiums, a 35-unit, 3-story building, and we had 24 priority reservation holders when we launched our floor plans and pricing. And so that building is filling up. It's already under construction. It'll be available next summertime. time. Yeah, it's awesome. Belterre Villas on the north side of campus there. We just started framing up our first model home there. Maintenance-free villas, and a lot of parents of students are looking for a place where maybe their child can live with some friends, or to avoid the high costs of hotels. They want to have a place, but a lot of it's about family and gathering, and there's just a lot of great opportunities.
It is amazing to me the amount of people who have a place here just for the football games.
Yes.
I know. My goal is to be that wealthy.
Yeah. Well, again, I think South Bend's a special place.
Yeah.
And Notre Dame becomes part of their family story, and they want to be here.
That's great. Well, Steve, I know that you can give deeper dives into all of this, and you, I'm sure, would just love to show us a condo or a house. So give them a call at Irish Realty, 574-360-2569, irishrealty.net. Steve Smith, Irish Realty on Facebook.